Okay. Hello everyone, this is For Love Six podcast. Here we have with us is Sher-li, who is the founder of Moms at Work.
Hi.
Yes. Hi Sher-li. Welcome back to our second podcast.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah. How was Moms at Work conceptualized?
I started Moms at Work in 2010 when I had my daughter 2 years before. So what happened was once I became a mom, I realized the challenges of balancing work and family was very real. I was always struggling to try to keep up at work, but also spend time with my child. I think for me, the wake-up call was when I remember going back and then my kid would be asleep or already in bed because she was a baby, a very young baby, toddler at that time. And then also because my own mom was diagnosed with cancer. So I started to weigh, a lot of the things in my life, and I said, look, there has to be some way of finding this balance for myself, right? And I'm sure there are other moms like me. So I thought maybe we'll try starting Moms at Work as a hobby, sort of, at the beginning. But then obviously it took on a life of its own, and it started to really become something that I felt could help other women, which I still am very passionate about, because I still genuinely believe that in order for mothers to not feel guilty, in order for mothers to find some kind of a balance, the change does come from the employers. And unless we address that piece, it is very hard for every individual mom to go out there and fight for changes for herself. So that's why we created it. All our actions are driven by this whole concept of work and family balance. So we obviously have the women who want flexible work arrangements. We list the jobs. Women who start small businesses from home so they can continue looking after their kids. Those are called mompreneurs. And the third group is, for whatever reason, you really cannot find flexibility at work, and at some point you finally quit. You want to come back to work. That's called the back to work moms. And again, in all three groups, we notice that there are challenges. So one of the jobs that we give to ourselves at Moms at Work is always, what are the different opportunities or different things that we can create for all three groups so that they can get ahead, in society. I think when a woman starts becoming a mom, your priorities do change. And the problem is sometimes when your priorities change, you do not know where to go, because if you look for jobs, most jobs are still very full-time. They're still very much about, devoting the long hours, and it's fine. So when they come to us, a lot of times they are that crossroads where they say, exactly like what I went through, which is, I don't want this anymore. I must somehow find some way to devote more time to motherhood. But at the same time, I don't want to lose myself entirely in motherhood. I still want to be, surely an employee, for example. So I think that's where we come from, where we say, based on this, we provide all the different avenues that you might consider in your life. I think that's what they come to us for.
Could you share how Moms at Work help moms manage mom guilt?
We manage it by trying to firstly create the different options available so that you're able to find a way to do a bit of work and also put more time into being a mother.
So for example, if a woman wish to have a change in her career path, are there any tips on what she can do or say with her spouse?
Most importantly is to talk about why she wants to make this change. But the only problem is it does have an implication on the finances of a family. So I think that's why that discussion has to be had. You then have to sit down and say, how is this going to impact the whole family? Where can we cut back a little bit, for example? Where can we do a bit more? And in return, what's going to happen with the kids? What are we going to do? What's our end goal for the kids, and how long perhaps I'm going to do this for? At least sort of have some kind of a goal in mind. Otherwise, you feel very lost doing it. I think another very important question that you have to ask the spouse is, do you feel that by doing this, is it going to be a heavier responsibility for you? And the answer usually is yes. But in exchange for this, what are we going to get out of this, right? So I think these are the conversations with the spouse that must be had. As a husband, when your wife says this to you as well, one of the best questions I've heard, are you going to be happy doing this? Because if you're not, you will always have that angst against the kids and against me. So do you want to do this? And do you know that there are implications involved? And let's say we give a timeline of 3 years. 3 years later, you want to come back into work. Do you know where to go? Do you know what to do? There's not going to be all these answers. But I think it's very good to have the questions there, because throughout those years where these changes happen, they will do things consciously that are going to help them to come back to work one day. We do a lot of mind shaping unconsciously through the work we do, right? I'm very sure most employers we meet with, if it's a father, he goes home and rethinks. And he always say, my wife, you know. So you already know, I've shifted you already, right? So that's my end goal.
Hey parents, thank you for tuning in to our podcast. This was the Parenting Pod brought to you by For Love's Sake. For more content on parenthood, you can check out our Facebook and Instagram at forlovesake.sg. Thank you and see you next time.